I'm Bessie from Libanus Church. Welcome to our 4th day of our virtual Advent calendar. One of the prophets, Isaiah, 700 years before Jesus was born, declared, "Of the increase of his government and of peace there will be no end, on the throne of David and over his kingdom, to establish it and to uphold it with justice and with righteousness, from this time forth and forevermore. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will do this." Isaiah was looking forward to the birth of Jesus and its implications for the world. Today, we all moan about the government. It doesn't matter which political party is in power. Nobody is satisfied with everything that is said and done by the people in authority. We all have our own ideas about what they should or should not be doing. It is impossible to please everybody all the time. This is because the government is made up of people who are not perfect and often have their own agendas. Isaiah the prophet, over 2,500 years ago, declared that when Jesus came, his rule would be perfect because he is God's Son. We can experience this rule when we realize that Jesus was born into this world so that we can get to know him, and as Christians we become citizens of his kingdom. Because Jesus is God's Son, we can trust him to rule over us with perfect equality, kindness and fairness, and to lead us in every situation with truth, not something that can be said of elected men and women. Knowing that his rule is perfect gives us a sense of peace. We all crave to live in peace. According to Google, peace is freedom from disturbance. Whether this refers to an absence of war, or hostility between people, or simply a tranquil setting. But as people, we can be in all of these, not at war as a nation, living in harmony with others, surrounded by calmness, and still be lacking in peace in our hearts and minds. Guilt can steal our inner peace. So can worry about circumstances or the future. When the Bible talks about peace, it goes beyond the dictionary definition of an absence of conflict. The Bible definition involves restoration and completeness, taking action to restore any damage caused by conflict to produce harmony. The greatest war on earth is the war against God, which is fought in our hearts and minds. The Bible calls this war sin. If we want to know true peace within, we can ask Jesus to forgive us for being at war with God and help us to get to know him. This is why Jesus was born into this world, so individuals can have peace with God, which, as Isaiah stated, will have no end. We can enjoy Jesus' rule and peace in heaven after our earthly life has finished. This Christmas, I encourage you to put your trust in Jesus, who will not let you down like people do, but he has the power to accomplish what he says completely.